What's up, everybody? Trey, and I'm coming to you today with another Marvel Crisis Protocol video, and we're in my basement. And why are we here? Well, I'm gonna finish talking about the web warrior wave that Atomic Mass Games gave me, and I finally unboxed all the models, and I finally put them all together. I even painted a few just to get them ready for the camera, and I can't wait to share this with you guys. If you guys can do me a favor, like, dislike, comment, and subscribe. Do all those things y'all gotta do. I'm always gonna have that Marvel content for you guys. All right, so shout outs to AMG. First of all, thank you for sending me the figs. I know I did that in my last video. I'm gonna thank you guys again. I appreciate it. Thank you to the Danger Room Podcast for letting me be a part of the podcast, and thank you to the fans. Without you guys, without the subscribers, without the people commenting on my videos, I wouldn't be able to do this, right? So I want to thank everybody and say I much appreciate it, man. Well, anyways, and we're gonna show all the figs put together with the cards out. And I apologize for that paint stain back there. I dropped some paint on the table there, and it's my fault. My wife was yelling at me, and I'm gonna have to figure that out later. But anyway, so let's talk about the rest of these figs put together. Spider-Ham, really cool. Probably one of the more, I would say, not difficult, but I've always had an issue with, like, the smaller figs, putting them together. But I do love his pose, and I love the hammer, and I love the Looney Tunes thing they got going on with him, with the Porky Pig thing going on. He's really fun. He looks really, once you put them together, now granted I have to cut some of the stuff here to make it look nice and neat, which I'll get to, but I just wanted to get it put together and right away and show you guys. And I didn't get the whack on top of the fig there, and that's my fault. I'll get that on there soon. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Porky Pig. I got you, bro. You're good. Echo looks really nice. I mean, this is probably the easiest fig for me to put together out of them all. I would say Echo and Noir are like a tie. Like, to put together, they're like really easy, and they have really nice poses and very simple. So appreciate that. Ronan, by far my favorite, I would say. It's between him and Miles, just because of the poses and like how cool he looks, and also Ronan has multiple options. You can go double sword for his arms, or you can go for his head. He has a hoodless option. You can go that route. I went with the hood. I think it looks really cool. I went with the bow and arrows. I think it looks more badass. Really cool looking fig. I can't wait to paint him. Tigra, really cool fig too. As much as I can't stand like gluing models like on top of rocks or whatever, but like me, I hate it because the glue gets on my hand, and like if I move my hand too quickly or I think it's dry, like the fig comes off. You guys get it. You guys know what I'm talking about. It's always frustrating, but she was pretty easy to put together too. And here's some of the tactics cards that came with the box as well. Really nice. And also, they still do have the multiple language options. So, I think I believe it's Spanish, French. I'm missing others. It doesn't matter. But, like, you have those options in the box, which is really cool. So, just in case I lose any of my cards, I can always use those. I memorized the character abilities really well. So, I don't need to read it. I do need to read it sometimes to clarify some things. But if I ever need to substitute a card, I have it. So that's really nice. That's a nice option there too. So these are the figs that I put together first and painted. $20.99. He also has a different head option. You can go maskless, and it's really cool. I went the light blue option here instead of the dark blue option. I think that's just really cool. I like him better that way. He was probably one of my favorite figs to paint and put together. Really, really, really cool fig, and they just knocked it out of the park. And this is probably my favorite. Like, honestly, seriously, like Ultimate Spider-Man, his pose here, and like him just jumping, doing the Venom Blast. Really cool. And honestly, putting together the lightning wasn't too difficult this time. It felt pretty easy to do. I know in the past I've had issues with it with other models. I know Storm was a pain in the butt to put together. But this is pretty easy, and I like it. I need to do a couple more touch-ups with Spider-Man there to get him going, like, paint the base up so it doesn't look too terrible. But don't worry about it. I just wanted to get paint on the fig and get it playing this weekend, so which I did. And I got a couple of games in, and then we'll talk about that in a second, how I feel about the Spider-Verse leadership and all that. So, all right, so Silk, really cool fig too. One of the better poses, I think. I wish Black Cat had this kind of pose. Like, I don't like her pose now. Now, this is just a mini rant, but like, this pose is sick. I just wish Black Cat had a pose like this, and I'd be happier with Black Cat. And Noir, very easy to put together, very easy to paint, as you can see. I gotta do a couple more things with him, but he looks really cool. I gave him the fedora hat. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta give him that hat, bro. He's gotta have swag a little bit. So you know, he's really cool thing. And these are the character cards that come with the box as well. And here are the Tactics cards that came with the Web Warrior package. And all really cool stuff, all really new things to the game, and I'm very happy with this package. And yeah, trust me, when you guys get this on the 24th, you guys are gonna enjoy the hell out of this. Like, it was very fun to paint, very fun to put together, very fun to play. I'm not. You guys know me. I'm not known to be a Web Warriors player, right? Like I dabbled them a bit when they first came out. I've always played against them. I've always been the Web Warrior nemesis, right? Like, I was either playing Spider Foes or Brotherhood or now Apocalypse, right? But I got a chance to play them a few times, and I gotta say, Into the Spider-Verse is a really good leadership. Now, I've already talked about this and reviewed it, but it being that you can place a character within one on a fail result, on a dodge, defense, or attack roll is really good, really strong. Now, the first game I played, it came up a lot, and it came up in opportune times to really swing the game in my favor. It was really cool. I was all over the board. With playing with ASM, I had a game at 19 threat. It was ASM, Spider-Man 2099. Who am I missing here? I played Silk, Wong, and Black Cat. And it was just insane. Like, we were playing on Deadline, and I believe it was Virus against against Wakanda. And I ended up winning the game by 1 point, but the leadership and Wong healing me a bunch and the characters being able to move all over the place was really cool. I'm very impressed with Spider-Man 2099. I think he has a lot of potential. I think he does some pretty good damage. His size 4 throw being on the spender is fantastic. I don't have to tell you why about that. But yeah, I mean, the leadership came up every single time. Like, there was a turn I had with Silk where I did a spender, I pushed the characters towards me, and then I hit the leadership 2 times because it's an area attack, and I had like 2 or 3 characters around me, so I pushed those characters around, hit the wild on every single attack, placed 3 times, and then on top of that, her spender allows her to place within 3. So imagine you're doing 3 size 1 places. On top of that, a range 3 place, right? Like, I'm sorry, 2 places, and then yeah. So you get the point. Like, I had a chance to move all over the board, and it was really cool. And for once in my life, I felt like I know what it feels like to play a Web Warrior team and to be a Web Warrior, right? So that's the first time I've ever done that, and I'm really enjoying it. I think the issue with me was when it came to Web Warriors in the past, not, you know, my only issue is that I just, maybe their style didn't fit what I wanted to do at the time. Now I feel like they do. You know, with Into the Spider-Verse and the flexibility of it, I think it's really awesome. And very dynamic, and I think the characters are really good. I played game 2 against Wakanda again, against my local. This time I did not win the game, but we had an opportunity to, and all we needed to do was kill Hulk, and we were really close to doing so, and we didn't. But in that matchup, like, I played Spider-Man, I played Noir, who I was really impressed with. Having the DR and rerolls kept him alive for a while. And on top of that, he can hit pretty hard by getting extra dice on his builder, along with All Webbed Up. And man, All Webbed Up is just nuts right now. It's just an insane card, and the value with that is crazy. Putting slow on a whole bunch of characters, and then on top of that, your team puts out slow. So like characters like Silk can put out slow. So you know, you can hit your All Webbed Up, and then you can have other characters that have slow, and then get that extra dice to do some crazy things. We ended up losing that game. Due to just, you know, Wakanda just doing Wakanda things, and King T just being a menace. But still, we felt like we could win that game, and it was really good. And I would say, like, honestly, right now, the superstars for me have been like Silk, Noir, 2099 has been a star too. I haven't seen the output that other people have gotten with him, but like, he's done enough for me to win games, is where I'm getting at with it. And yeah, if you're a Web Warriors player right now, you're in heaven. I think you got a really good wave overall. I do want to get more games in with Into the Spider-Verse, because I think it's probably one of the funnest things I've played in a while. I mean, honestly, seriously. I mean, I'm having a good time with APOC, of course, because he's my favorite character. I mean, of all time. I mean, you know, that's why I enjoy it. But I mean, it's not like, it's nowhere near the fun I'm having now with Web Wars, and maybe I'm just gonna be a webhead going forward. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, no, it was really cool, man. I'm having a great time, and thank you, AMG, once again. Thank you to the subscribers. Thank you to the fans, all you guys for pushing the channel and watching my stuff and enjoying everything with me. Yeah, one last look at the models here and the Tactus cards and all that. And again, forgive the stamp. I apologize for that. I don't know what that's just paint. Ugh. Anyway. I'm stupid. And these are the character cards and the Tactus cards and all that stuff. So, all right, for you guys today. Have a wonderful, blessed day. Keep playing Marvel Crisis Protocol, guys. Keep it up with the channel. I think if this ends up happening again, you know, if we end up getting some more product in the future from AMG, which I would love and I appreciate. I'm going to do a better job with doing the reviews on the product. And then what we're going to do next time is we are going to do a painting stream next time with these figs. If I get some new figs or whatever. These I'm not going to do. Right now I don't have the right... and the reason why I'm going to wait for the next one is I don't have the right camera set up and all that. So I'm going to work on all that so that way we can have a nice painting stream and just interact with you guys and have a wonderful time. So anyways, that's it. I got to go. Like, dislike, comment, and subscribe. I'm always going to have that Marvel content for you guys. Take care. Have a wonderful, blessed day. Keep playing Marvel.